All right, so imagine the scenario. We have a basic heading here, right? And we can type whatever we want. And there is some paragraph underneath it, which is a very common scenario. And I want to change this to be something else once I click a button. So how do I do that? So let's start by adding the button over here, and let's leave a little bit of space between it so that we can see it. All right, very good. And what we want, let's call this phase one for now. Like that's the first phase that we're going to show. And then when we click on this button, it's going to be something else. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a click event handler. And all right, so we will have a state where we have a phase, and let's initialize it to 1 by default. And when the button is clicked, we're going to be setting the state to let's do if it's 1, then we're going to be doing 2, and otherwise we're going to reset it back to 1. All right, so the logic here can be anything really, but this is just an example. All right, so when we click on this, the state is changing, but it's not impacting anything over here. So what we need to do is wrap these in a switch, and the switch is then going to be using the state. So all right, how do we do that? Let's go to the elements over here, and we're going to go to the root elements so we can see these guys. Let's wrap them in a block. All right. And now we have a little block over here, and we're going to make that a switch. Let's call this phase switch. All right. So now if you look at the elements over here, we have a button over here and a phase switch underneath. And under the phase switch, we have a block, which is the default content of the switch. So when we get to the switch, we need to create the function for it to execute, and it's going to be we're going to be using the phase from the state in this case. All right, so let's get back to it, and what we're going to do here is now we're going to add another switch, and that also adds another content, as you can see here. So what we want to do is if the phase is 2, then we're going to be showing that content. All right. All right. So when we click on this, now it switches back and forth between the two. All right. That's about it. Thank you very much for watching.